I'm the Music Industry Relations Manager at In Place of War. We are a global organisation that uses music as a tool to create positive social change in areas affected by conflict in 30 countries across the global south. We support a network of 130 changemakers who are doing incredibly resourceful things with the arts to bring their communities together and to offer a voice to the marginalised. I think our USP is probably that we operate and offer support in areas either neglected by or where governments and NGOs are unable to operate for whatever reason. A couple of my favourite projects over the 4 years that I've been with In Place of War have been the story of Alejandro. Alejandro lives in Comuna 13 in Medellin, a neighbourhood of Medellin in Colombia, once one of the world's most dangerous cities. And when Alejandro was a teenager, he discovered hip hop, and in it a global movement, a cultural and social movement, and a sense of community. And we gave Alejandro an Ableton Push back in 2019, just a simple piece of kit. And with that, he created a hip-hop studio where he offers workshops to displaced young people. Displacement is one of the dangers and risks for young people living in areas of Colombia still today. During COVID, Alejandro realised that local kids were not being fed at their schools because their schools were closed, so he decided to turn the hip-hop studio into a temporary community kitchen. And he did that with the support of a small fund from In Place of War and with the help of local businesses. And very quickly he found that he was feeding hundreds of kids each week, and that continues to this day. Alejandro took one of In Place of War's social and creative entrepreneurship training courses, and with the resources that he learnt from that course, he realised that he could turn the community kitchen into a small business. And so he asked the kids and young people that he was feeding to go out into the community, collect recyclable rubbish and bring it in as payment for their meals. And Alejandro then sells that recycling in order to buy resources and to feed the local community and to run his hip hop workshops. So that's a beautiful example of everything coming together through music. And another one is the story of Mambila. He lives in Soweto in South Africa. He also runs a music studio in a building next to a railway track. It's called Trackside Studios, and it also houses a funeral parlour. So incredibly resourceful to use that space where the community naturally comes together within the cycle of life to bring people in through music. And again, in COVID, he realised that there was a desperate, urgent need for more bread in his community, so he also set up a bakery. As you do. So now Trackside is a funeral parlour, a music studio and a community bakery, which is pretty beautiful. And we thought that these stories might resonate with you, members of the QTube community, and those of you who are entering the Score Relief competition for 2024. In Place of War is so proud and excited to be a part of the competition again this year, to be your charity partner. And we wish everybody who is entering Score Relief great luck. You're going to do fantastic work, I know you are, and we know that the changemakers in our network across the world will be really excited to hear your work as well.